Salut YouTube! Welcome back to Deks. If you're new here, I'm Deks and this is Deks, which is French for Deks Place. So definitely welcome to my place. Let's get straight into today's video where I talk about the things I miss the most about Nigeria. And this is in no particular order, right? I think the first thing I will mention is my social life. Guys, I literally left my social life back in Lagos, okay? So back in Lagos, I was maybe not the social prefect, but because I'm very laid back when it comes to things like that. So even though I do them, you wouldn't see me and be like, oh, she parties, oh, she goes out a lot, oh, whatever, right? But I mean, I have a social life, or I had a social life back in Lagos, Nigeria. So I enjoyed, let's say, maybe unusual things. Like I loved going to the beach. And unfortunately, Paris has no beaches. Um, I loved going for silent discos. I haven't seen any here. Maybe I haven't checked hard enough, but I mean, if they exist, they shouldn't be that hard to find. I love my cocktails. Oh my God. My friends that I used to go out with will know this. Like, I live for a good cocktail, okay? But here, I mean, there are cocktails at the end of the day. We're still on earth, right? There are cocktails, but I feel like French people don't put enough alcohol in their cocktails. Wait, before you crucify me, I'm not a drunk. I'm not an alcoholic. Um, yeah, I just think that Lagos cocktails are stronger than Parisian cocktails. Like, there's no contest about that. And I feel like maybe it's on purpose. They try to just put a little bit, so you can't say there's no alcohol, but it's not enough to do anything, right? So for you to actually maybe get high or be okay or feel like, oh, I drank something, you have to like have multiple multiple cocktails, like maybe four and up or something. um yeah, and I don't think I have that patience or that budget. Like, I go out in one night, I'm drinking four cocktails, like, please, why? So I do, like, I think that around here, uh I think French people are actually quite big on beers as well. So you're better off drinking a glass of beer than ordering cocktail. You probably spend about the same money or maybe a little less, and you have better satisfaction. At least when you're drinking the beer, you know that, oh, at least I'm drinking beer. It tastes like beer, it feels like beer. But yeah, so there's that. Back to my social life before I digress into alcohol content. Yeah, so there were lots of things like that that I used to do that I just haven't found here and all of that. Yeah, so I miss that a lot, like a lot. Second thing that comes to mind that I miss the most about Nigeria is the food. Oh my God. So here it's not if I eat like French food like that. I do eat French food, but that's not what I eat every day. I still cook like my regular Nigerian food in my house. But just knowing that, oh, when I was in Lagos, when you feel like eating amala, you can order amala from Amala for Real. Shout out to Amala for Real. You can order from Amala for Real, and then you just order that, soft, nice buka amala with correct ogufe and ewedu. Spoiler alert, I don't eat what's that thing called? I don't eat begiri because in my head I'm like, why am I eating amala and beans? Like, please move away from my front. But yeah, I have friends that swear by it, but I don't like it. I've actually tasted it before. I'm like, ew, like it, for me, it destroys the taste of the stew with the amala. So I'm just like, nah, that's not for me. But anyway, back to what I missed. I miss just being able to order that or Iyabal kissing Bagada. No, like those were my two major Amala places and they were dope. Here, save me, oh, you people should save me. There are African stores, bear in mind African stores, but I haven't seen any African restaurant that actually cooks African food, like ready to eat African food. Um, yeah, if they are, maybe they're very scarce and in between. I found one on Instagram, but it was like an hour away from me. I'm like, it's not that deep. Like, I cannot. So maybe people will say, I don't crave it enough. And even those ones, their menu, they had things like soya, beef skewers, they had jollof rice and things like that, but not amala, not pounded yam, not stuff like that. So I'm just like, nah, I can make my own jollof rice. Like, why am I going all that way to go and find jollof rice and all? So there's that. What else do I miss about the food? Just regular things like cold stone ice cream, like proper shawarma. I had one shawarma, not here though, in Berlin, and it was really dope. Like, apparently, Syrians are the original owners of shawarma. Shout out to you, Arif. I have um, my friend that introduced us to that Syrian shawarma all the way in Berlin, and it was dope. Like, they cut it into chunks, it came with a sauce, it came with fries. Like, I will find a picture and put it here. Like, it was dope. It was everything and more. But apart from that, I think there's some places that he said sell something like that in Paris, but we haven't been there. But yeah, the Nigerian shawarma. What's the name of that place that I used to buy shawarma from? Oh my god. Oh my god. The Meat Cafe, something like that on Admiralty. Their shawarma was like dope, dope, dope. So yeah, just things like that that are unique to Lagos, Nigeria. I have not found. Save me, people. If anybody's coming to Paris, please bring food for me. Cooked food, though.
If you've watched the video this far, do remember to subscribe, like, and share.
Third, before my family members come for me, I miss my family. Like, on a serious note though, I miss my family a lot. I miss my sisters, I miss my mom, I miss my dad. So when I left Nigeria, when I left Lagos, I was living in Lagos. My parents were not living in Lagos. So I used to try my possible best to go home like once a quarter or something like that. And obviously, I haven't been to Nigeria since I left much earlier this year. So I basically haven't seen my parents except for video calls, which is not really the same thing, but sha. I miss my family members. I miss my sisters. I have a sister in Lagos, my nephew, my nieces, my brother-in-law. Like, I miss people that are very close to me. But yeah, and yeah, I have a sister that lives abroad, not in the same country, but yeah, so I've seen her since I've been here. So it's not all so bad. It's not like I've not seen any family since I've been here because I've seen my other sister, but yeah, you get the point. I've also missed my friends. So the people that know me know that as much as I know a lot of people, I keep my close circle really, really close. Like, I know a lot of people, right? Like, I know a lot of people. But the people that I can actually say, oh, this person is my friend, not I know this person, like this person is my actual friend, they're not very many people, right? Like, and you can tell by the social life that I had in Lagos because I basically go out like with the same set of people all the time and all of that. Like, it's the same set of people that you see featuring in my photos if I go out and all of that. So yeah, I do miss my friends. I do miss my friends a lot because I left my social life with them back in Lagos. Yeah. And lastly, I think the thing that is of worthy mention in this video that I think I have to mention that I miss are my shoes. I want to cry. I miss my shoes. I mean, they're no longer my shoes because I no longer have them. I gave them out when I was leaving because, in my head, I think I was smoking crack, invisible crack, because I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, oh, I'm going abroad. There'll be better shoes abroad. So I'm just going to save my luggage space for some of my clothing. I didn't even bring a lot because I came in winter, so I'm like, I'm gonna go and buy winter things. Um, but then food, just stuff. And then I wasn't thinking about the fact that buying shoes or clothes or whatever else I left behind would cost me money. Like I wasn't even processing the money part. I was just like, I'll get a brand and I'm gonna buy shoes and whatever, whatever. So the only things that I can say I actually brought were my sneakers. Like that's all. You guys, that's all. Maybe like 4 or 5 pairs of sneakers. That's all. Anyway, I got here and summer came and I'm like, oh my god, I don't have sandals, I don't have slippers, I don't have flat shoes, I don't know. What am I supposed to wear? No. I shall manage. I bought a couple and all. Then I traveled during summer and basically raided my sister's shoe rack and brought back like 8 pairs of shoes. Oh my god, we thank God for little blessings where we share the same shoe size with our sisters. So yeah, I did that, came back with like 8 pairs of shoes. And then at least it's a lot better now. I have shoes to wear, I have things to wear, but it's still not my shoe rack. Like it's not the shoe rack I had in Lagos, it's not the shoe rack that I want to have because like I'm actually a shoe person. Like I'm not crazy about shoes, but something really close to that. I love my good shoes. Like I love shoes. I think that when you dress up, or when you enter a room, the first thing that people notice about you are your shoes. Like I may be wrong, but that's how I feel. I feel like your shoes make or break your outfit. It doesn't matter how expensive what you're wearing on your body is, maybe your tops, your bottoms, or whatever. If you have crappy shoes, it's just going to mess up the outfit, and that's what everybody would see, or that's what anybody would see. That's what anybody would notice first, and then nobody would even remember that, oh, you dressed well, because I mean, how you dressed well if you're wearing bad shoes? So yeah, my shoes are very important to me. Like I'd rather wear jeans and a basic anything and wear good shoes than like cack up and they wear bad shoes. So yeah, that I miss my shoes. I miss my shoes. I miss my shoes so much, but I already gave them away. So it's not even a question of, oh, if anyone is coming, they will bring some shoes for me or something. So it's like, rather be a money provider so that we can buy more shoes that we need in our life. So yeah, yeah, these are the most important things that come to mind. I think I miss. Of course, this is not an exhaustive list. This is not everything I miss, but like in this moment, and not to make the video too long, these are the things that come to mind. And yeah, if you've moved abroad or if you've lived abroad for a period, and you miss like something from home when you were abroad, please comment and let's know. Let's compare notes. And if you're planning to leave anytime soon, what do you think you would miss? In another video, I'm going to talk about my new French addictions, because there are now things that I didn't even know existed at the time I moved here that I basically live on now. Like a lot of it is still food, but I will I'll do another video to talk about that. So until I come your way again, take good care of yourself, have a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. A bientôt.